Now we have learned to say the time, that is when it is 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, right up to midnight. Now if you want to say it is 1:30, how do we say it in English? We say 1:30, right? Or we say 1:30. So similarly in French, when you want to say the time is 1:30, you say il est 1 hour. And what do we say for 30 in French? I told you need to remember your numbers. For 30 we say 30. It is 1 hour 30 minutes. Il est 1 heure 30. Another way of saying it is il est 1 heure 1 hour et demi. Here demi means half. So it is 1 hour and half. So 1:30. It is 1:30. Now we would prefer this over this because when writing this we need to remember the numbers, but demi you can write it for anything. For example, if you want to say it is 2:30, how would you say? Il est 12 et demi. So you just have to remember the word demi means half. So it is 2 hours and half. It is 2:30. Very simple, isn't it? Now try to write along with me. What do we say for 3:30? Il est 3 heures et demi. It is 3:30. And for 4:30 you would say il est 4 heures et demi. Il est 4 heures et demi. It is 4 hours and half. 4:30. Similarly, for 5:30 you would say il est 5 heures et demi. It is 5:30. For 6:30 you would say il est 6 heures et 30. Now, assuming you know the numbers, I will just quiz you. Like I will write one particular time and you will try to write that in French. For example, 5:30 p.m. So 5:30 in the evening. How do you say that? Il est. So it is 17 hours. Yes, it takes some time, but by practice you get it right. So for 17 we say 17. Il est 17 heures et demi. Il est 17 heures et demi. Did you get it right? So let us try once more. How do you say it is 7:30 a.m.? So in the morning. Il est. What do you say for 7? It is 7 heures et demi. Yes. So I hope you all got it right. Now we know how to say the time when it is 1 o'clock, 1:30 and so on. Now what if the time is 1:15? 1:15. So in English we would say a quarter past 1, right? A quarter past 1. So the word for that in French is, we say, il est 1h et quart. 1h et quart. So this is the word for a quarter or 15 minutes. It is 1 hour and a quarter, which is 1:15. So just like how you use the word demi to indicate half an hour, we use the word quart to show that there is 15 minutes have passed. So now I think you are thorough with how to write the numbers. The time, this is just the basic. So in order to tell the time, normally, for example, 1:15 itself, il est 1h et, and what do we say for 15? It is 15. Il est 1h15. It is 1 hour 15. So this is how you write it in other words. But which one do we prefer? Il est 1h et quart. So why do we prefer this? One reason is because we can use the same word. This word can be used for anything. For 2:15, you will just have to change this word. Il est 12h et quart. But if you want to write the time this way, you need to know your numbers up to 55, from 1 up to 55. That is, I'm sure you all know your numbers, but sometimes it can get confusing. So we prefer this method. However, there is nothing wrong here. So I hope you all are thorough now. You know to say the time. So practice this at home. When someone asks you what's the time, try to tell it in French. So by practicing, you can speak French very fluently.